Good morning, everyone. As I promised, I'm back to go over a quick estimate for buyers on the AgentOne app. So I am on my computer real quick here. As you can see at the top, I'm in the buyer tab. If you are on your phone or looking at this on your phone or you use your phone a lot, all of these tabs will usually be at the bottom of your phone and they kind of run the whole app here. If you click on seller, if you click on calculators, whatever it may be, it's going to take you to the different tabs. But we're going to try to stay right inside the buyer tab today. So first things I want to talk about, do not add an address. If you add an address, it tries to calculate the taxes automatically for you. I don't want you to calculate taxes automatically. Anytime we calculate taxes automatically, it gets us in trouble. We want to do that manually. So first thing you want to start with, what type of loan are you doing an estimate for? Here's all the different breakdowns. We even have a cash option. Again, conventional continues to stay very popular. Got to put in your purchase price. We'll use 300,000. Down payment, whatever you would like. We'll put 5% in here. We always estimate the interest rate a little bit higher because I was looking at rates this morning. I would say they're 6.75% today. That's December 18th we are today. 30-year term. They have added a spot for the buyer broker fee. Put your fee in here. Make sure it's designated to the proper side. If it has the seller paying it, it's not going to calculate for the buyer. It only does what it's told. So make sure this is buyer. And also on the buyer broker fee on this drop down, if you want it to be called something different, you can absolutely change it to something different as well. We've also added on the main screen, there is seller concessions right here. You no longer have to go into the miscellaneous screen. You can put in seller concessions right there. Hazard insurance, we preset in there at $1,200 for the year, just as an estimate. Of course, your buyer is going to go through, get their own homeowner's insurance quote once they get their property under agreement. So that, again, is an estimate. And then here is where you put the actual property taxes. We're just going to estimate $4,000 for the year. If there's an HOA fee, make sure you put it next. But again, if it's monthly, put the monthly amount. Don't say it's $3,000 and you click monthly when you're supposed to be annually. That's going to be a big difference. It's only going to calculate what it's told to do. Make sure it's correct if there's an HOA. Next part is transfer taxes. Again, this will only calculate what it's told to do, and I purposely set this up to show you guys. If I have 1% transfer tax in here, but then I have seller marked, it is not going to calculate any transfer taxes for the buyer. You need to make sure buyer is marked so the transfer taxes calculate correctly. And then the closing date, it always just leaves it as today's date. We'll then hit compute. It's going to take us to the next screen that shows us the two circles, which is monthly payment and cash to close. We are then going to go from there into making the actual cost sheet. So this next screen, once it loads for me, is not the final screen. It is going to be the second to final screen. Once we see the monthly payment and cash to close, then we will be able to get to the actual estimate. So here we go, pulling up for me. It's going to be slow, I guess, of course, because I'm showing this to you guys. All right, here we are. Monthly payment, cash to close. Now you could, if you're on your phone, just text these two circles to your buyer if you would like. But usually they want to see the full cost sheet. So if you're on your computer, you hit share or print PDF. If you're on your phone, the widget in the upper right hand corner with the square with the arrow out the top, click on that, get all your estimates. When you get into the estimate, you'll see templates. There's about 15 different templates of cost sheets that you get to pick. They're all going to tell you about the same information. They're all going to look slightly different. This estimate is very, very, very accurate for West Penn Financial and Everest Settlements fees. If your buyer's working with us, This is a great first estimate. If you or your buyer is working with someone else, you're giving your buyer West Penn Financial's fees. I have no idea what another lender's costs are, another lender's interest rates, anything like that. If they're working with another lender, remember, West Penn Financial, Everest Settlement, Berkshire Hathaway gives you this tool. This tool comes from no one else. No other mortgage company in our area that I know of offers this tool to you guys. So again, we don't worry about any other lender. We don't care about any other lender. This is specifically for us, specifically for West Penn Financial, specifically for West Everest Settlement, and for you guys at Berkshire Hathaway. So that's what we want to focus on, and that's when this cost sheet is very, very accurate. And just so you guys know, the two items that we did add on that first page. So we have transfer tax of $3,000. That's because it is a $300,000 purchase. And then we have your buyer broker fee of the $9,000 or the 3% is also in there. So cost sheet is very accurate. If you need anything, if you have any questions, give me a shout. You know where to find me.